Welcome to Wyoming. We are in southern Wyoming in Centennial, and Centennial is a super cute town that has some rich history. It was founded in 1876, and it started basically as a mining town right here in the Rockies, and it just has this huge Western theme going for it, and it's super cool.
Yeah, it's in the foothills basically of the Snowy Range, so really beautiful, and the town really embraces their history, so there is a free service museum here that you can check out that goes over the history of the surrounding areas in terms of mining and railroad and like just the Western culture. And then there's also some historic buildings that you can check out in town, like the Mountain View Hotel, for example.
Yep, and it's all really cool, and it's a perfect place to start right before you head to the visitor center and actually officially get onto the Scenic Byway. And you can also grab a great breakfast. We just ate at the Bare Bottom Bar and Grill, and it was awesome.
It was so good.
Yeah.
It's this super cute, like rustic diner, like in like log style cabin. And Eric had a burrito, which was
huge,
literally the size
massive.
of his head.
I'm stuffed.
And I had an American breakfast, and it was very good. Everything was very good. The service was amazing.
Yes, absolutely. So we are about to get going and actually officially get onto the Scenic Byway, and we'll see you there.
We are here at the Centennial Visitor Center, which is the official start of the 29-mile scenic drive.
Yes, you definitely want to start here, make a stop, because they have all sorts of little maps and things to help you out. And if you don't have an interagency pass like the America the Beautiful, you will need to use a day use pass, which is $5. You can buy at the kiosk if you're using any of the trailheads or picnic areas.
So the Scenic Byway follows Highway 130, which goes through the Medicine Bow National Forest, and that is super convenient for us because it does allow dispersed camping. So we just went back to camp real quick to pick up Maple for our upcoming hike. We had to leave Tinkerbell because it's a little long for her, but we have planned a shorter hike later today where we will take her with us. Made it to our first hike along the Scenic Byway, and we are doing the Lewis Lake to South Gap Lake trail. That is along the Gap trailhead. The problem is that that is closed still, even though it is beginning of July. So we had to park all the way up front at the Sugarloaf Recreation Area, and we have to walk in, which adds about a mile to our hike.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be a pretty good hike, so we're excited to show you.
Yep. Made it to the official trail. It's about a mile on gravel road, but it is gorgeous.
Yeah, even the gravel road portion is pretty, and then you get to the Sugarloaf campground area, and it's right there at Libby Lake. It's super pretty, and then a little further is Lewis Lake, which is right behind us.
Yes, and once this is open and you can drive up here, I mean, like, this is gorgeous.
Absolutely
like,
stunning.
What a view from the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Made it to South Gap Lake, and it is gorgeous. Really like high alpine landscape, gorgeous wildflowers everywhere.
Wildflowers everywhere, the whole way up. Different colors, yellows, blues, whites, pinks, magenta-ish, like so pretty.
Yeah, and there are still snow patches, so it is early July. We didn't need any micro spikes. We brought them with us, but the snow is quite slushy. If you go earlier in the season, you probably want them. Also, because there is snow patches, you will also have a lot of water and mud on the trail. So what that means is you should bring your hiking boots, waterproof boots, and then stay on trail, even if that means that you're going through water or through mud.
Yep.
Because we do not want to extend the trail.
Yep. Yeah, the non-trail areas, if you stamp on them, they take a long time to regrow and get back to their natural state. So we want to try and preserve it, and stomping on the already used trails is a good thing. So
yeah. So, but yeah, gorgeous hike. Really, really high reward ratio. Highly, highly recommend.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you have the additional mile from the parking lot, it is so beautiful.
Yes, and we got to get going because it looks like some clouds are rolling in. So we got to get moving. We're hearing some thunder, so
yep.
Got to get back down.
Don't want to be on a mountain when there is a storm.
No. Made it back to the car.
Just in time. Started raining like right as we were walking into the parking lot, and I mean, nothing too horrible, but definitely good amount of droplets coming down.
Mm-hmm.
Hike was amazing. We logged just over 4 miles.
It was so good. I mean, the effort reward ratio is so high on this hike.
Yep.
It is insanely good, so highly recommend it.
Mm-hmm. Next stop along the scenic drive is the highest point of the pass, so we're excited for that.
Yep, and we'll see you guys there. Made it to the next stop, which is the Libby Flats Observation Point. This is the highest point on the entire scenic byway that you can stop at. And fun fact, this scenic byway is the second scenic byway ever recognized across the U.S.
Yeah, and it is the second highest scenic byway in all of Wyoming.
Behind only Beartooth Pass.
But only by a couple hundred feet.
Yeah, like not like a little over 100 feet even. Yeah. It's very close. So super high up here and great views. And you can see the medicine bows in the background. It's just a really pretty area.
Yeah. right, so this is the observation deck at the Libby Flats, and it's like such a short walk from the parking lot, and you get amazing 360-degree views of the entire national forest.
Yeah, it's completely gorgeous. You got Medicine Bow Peaks are right in the background over here, and then you just have the whole rest of the view of more towards the valley. So really great stop and super easy. And then just to give you guys a little information on Medicine Bow, the reason why it's called Medicine Bow, it comes from the Native Americans who inhabited the area historically. So they have the medicine part is for all of the hot springs. They're on the backside of the mountains on the North Platte River side.
Yeah.
So
and spoiler, we're gonna go to a hot spring later today, and it's a free one.
Yes.
So we're excited.
Stick around for that. And then the bow part is because not only are there all the firs and the spruces that you probably saw throughout the video as we were hiking, but there is a lot of mahogany trees around here, and those are perfect for making the bows. So medicine from the hot springs and bow for the wood that they made their bows out of.
Still here. Oh, thank you, Maple. Oh, I love you too. Thank you. Oh, thank you. So both dogs are in the car because we are on our way to a short Tinkerbell friendly hike, which is called the Miner's Cabin. And that is a short trail that goes into more detail about the mining history of this area. So we'll see you on trail. The first step on this little 0.7-mile loop, if you're doing it clockwise, is going to be the Red Mask Mine.
Yep, the Red Mask Mine, they thought it was a pretty big deposit of gold, copper, and silver, but turns out they barely pulled anything out of it, and in 1920 they shut it down.
Yep, and to this day there's actually mining operations here in Medicine Bow National Forest, but they're not large mining operations at all. So along this short loop, you're also going to see the remnants of an old mining cabin, which is really neat to see. And then honestly, it's super diverse for such a short trail.
You've got a little bit of the subalpine meadows going on, then you've got the alpine trees and the spruce and the fir. You've got views of the peaks, which are great.
Beautiful. It is, I mean, for a short 0.7-mile trail right by the parking lot, very, very high payoff.
Yeah, very high payoff. Not too much work, and really neat signage along the way too. That's going to give you a lot of great information.
Yep.
Just dropped the girls off and had some lunch and have parked here at Mirror Lake. We are going to take the trail down to Lake Marie. It's a pretty short walk, and then from there we're going to go to Lake Marie Falls, so should be a good one.
We just walked down to Lake Marie. It's a super short walk on a paved trail, and you can see now Lake Marie in the background. Both Lake Marie and Mirror Lake are sister lakes, and they're both glacier fed. Gorgeous. And what you can also see in the background is the Medicine Bow Ridge. And we are actually planning on summiting Medicine Bow Peak in a few days, and that's going to be another video, so you definitely need to keep an eye out for that. After you pass Lake Marie, you can actually go further. You can cross the street and you can go to Lake Marie Falls, and it's a super short, quick walk from the road.
Super short, like a quarter mile down tops. Like, it is not much at all.
Yeah, and it's this beautiful, gorgeous, lush green oasis where, you know, like all the snow melt from both the lakes is coming in, and really beautiful. The bridge is currently damaged, so you can't make a loop out of it, but you can still go down on one side, and I would recommend to go down on the left side.
Yeah, go down the left side. Yeah, because then you can go past the bridge just a little bit, but it's definitely worth the little tiny extra mileage. And then that's it for Lake Marie Falls, and we are gonna head back up to the car and continue on with the rest of the road trip. Made it to the last stop on the Scenic Byway, which is the Ralph Hesson fishing platform.
Yep, and this fishing platform was dedicated to a former National Forest employee, Ralph Hesson, because he touched so many lives, and he died in 1993, and his colleagues basically wanted to build something in dedication to him.
So pretty special in that regard. And then also there are just beaver dams that are kind of right along, and you can see it right from the parking lot, so it's super neat, and it's just a very pretty area with a super clear creek.
Yeah, so clear. And as Eric said, short walk from the parking lot. If you're into fishing, I'm sure this is an amazing spot to fish, because we saw quite a few fish in the water. And while this is the end of the Scenic Byway, this is not the end of the video, because we will be moving on to Saratoga.
Yep, we're gonna keep on going. It's another 29 miles or so, I think, down into Saratoga, and we are gonna hit up some hot springs.
Yes, we're super excited for that, because we want to walk in the footsteps of the Native Americans that, inhabited this area, partially because of the hot springs.
Absolutely, so we will see you guys there. We are in the hot springs, the Hobo Hot Springs.
And it's hot.
Hot, hot, hot. We will not be in here for very long.
So they have 3 pools, or 2 pools, and then 1 unofficial little pool in the creek. But the 2 pools are pretty hot, 112 and 110 degrees.
Yeah,
is what
so
we've heard.
super duper hot right now, which is, it's very sunny right now. When we came down from the snowy mountains, it was a lot cooler up there, but it's quite a bit hotter down here.
And then in the creek, they have these more natural type little pods.
they put some rocks around to kind of make pools, and some of these vent down to them.
Yeah, and in the creek you can go from hot to cold, so it's a little bit easier. But up here,
you're cooking. You are cooking.
But it's free. And it's open at all the time.
It's super nice, really.
Yeah. They have changing rooms. They have lockers if you bring your own lock. Everything's a little bit dated, but again, it's free.
For free. Come on. They do have a spot for a donation, so if you are feeling charitable, I recommend throwing a couple bucks in there. Yep. But we are gonna finish up our soak rather quickly here, and then
we're gonna cool off, because we're going to an ice cream parlor, and it looks really good.
Yeah, I'm down for some ice cream, so we'll see you guys soon. We made it into Saratoga from the hot springs portion, and we made it to Sunny Cup, which is a nice little like ice cream parlor type of thing. We got a frappe, and we basically finished our refresher because
we were so thirsty after the hot springs.
We cooked, and we were just dehydrated, and we needed something nice and cold. Ooh yeah.
And it's really good, and you can order it with like 3 different things, either just with iced water, with sparkling water, or with lemonade. And we did iced water, and it's like really the perfect amount of sweetness.
It was just a little sweet, that flavor, and I actually like feel like 10 degrees cooler now. That was, the refresher name is earned.
Yes, but we have not tried yet our mocha frap, and so we're excited about that.
Me first?
Yeah, you go for it.
That's pretty good. It's strong. After having that, it's very rich.
I actually really love this because, again, it's like not super sweet.
It's not super sweet. It has that nice mocha coffee flavor to it. So we're gonna enjoy this, and we'll show you a little bit of what Saratoga looks like.
Yep.
We finished the frap and the refresher. They were both great. We are very cooled off now.
Yes, yeah, and very satisfied. This was really good. But this concludes our video, and we really loved it. This was an awesome
road trip. Saw so many great stuff. I mean, what was your favorite?
I think my favorite was the Lewis Lake to South Gap Lake hike, even though in the end we had to outrun the storm, but so gorgeous, such a high reward to
low effort
ratio. Yeah.
I agree. I think that was the best.
But I might change my mind on it depending on how our next video goes, where we are actually going to summit Medicine Bow Peak.
We are going to summit Medicine Bow Peak in the next video, so you guys, if you're watching this, you know ahead of time.
Oh my god.
That should be a good one.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It looks amazing from down below, like when you're at like Mirror Lake and you like look up at it, it's breathtaking.
Yeah,
so
it looks great. So I'm looking forward to that, and let us know in the comments below what you guys think. What was your favorite part of today's road trip? And as always, if you did enjoy it, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and the bell notification for all if you want to stay up to date on all our videos.
We would really appreciate it.
We'll see you guys next time.
Now I have to go get to the car because one person has to film while the other person gets to pretend like we're leaving the parking lot. Look who made it! We picked up Tinkerbell because we are on our way to the Tinkerbell friendly short hike. It is called... Are you okay? Yeah, you're excited?
And we're gonna take the little trailhead down to... I said the trailhead instead of the trail. Stupid. All right.
You can also see in the background is the Medicine Bow Range Ridge. Yeah. Okay. Redoing it.